I imagine we're gonna swap to C's group right here. Wait, isn't this part of the robot we fought from the top of, or at the top of Orca's tower? Asmodyne, it looks that way. That model was supposedly scrapped, wasn't it? But if part of it is here, that means... I wonder if there's anything left in here. Seems so, but it's protected with multiple layers of encryption. I'll need all the help I can get. Sharon, Tio, Tita, Kia, mind giving me a hand? It would be my pleasure. You can count on me. With this many capable hands, we should have it cracked in no time. Best of luck, everyone. Yeah, just everybody get onto the keys. Jackpot. My assumption was correct. It's chock full of information on Zauber Soldates, including Asmodyne and the new Helmord model. It appears R&D began roughly around when Crossbell was occupied last year. They were undoubtedly manufactured in this factory. So even then, the cogs were already in motion. I presume the 6th Anguis was already in on it by then. Something doesn't quite add up. What do you mean? I agree, the 6th Anguis may be an expert on iteration and novel applications of existing tech, but only the Black Workshop knew how to manufacture Zauber Soldates during the war. We were thorough as could be investigating all Imperial sites connected to the workshop, but we didn't find a thing. How the Zauber Soldat engines were made is still a complete mystery. There was zero indication of the manufacturing process in any of the factories we searched. Even Mom and Professor Schmidt can't make heads or tails of it. They said that with the gnomes gone, it shouldn't be possible ever again to make new models. But the presence of that Asmodyne model and those Helmords suggest otherwise. You're right, it doesn't add up. Just where did Professor Novartis get the technology? You can worry about that later. No sense standing around theorizing when there's so much left to explore. Yeah, I feel like we're still missing too much to know anything for sure. We can put things together later. Agreed. Either way, talk about a nice find. Let's keep going and see if we can dig up anything else. This is the next door. You're gonna kick me to the next group. There's a protection program on the terminal. It needs to be operated at the same time as the other one. Alright. We'll save. Moving on to C's route. Market. Just run away. Beowulf is not the one that I thought it was. That's the one that I thought it was. Let's find something that's for you. Sure. Hold on. I'm missing a quartz now. Congratulations.
I'll be taking that then.
You can get rid of this galleon fort. Give you a moon lens.
These traps are nothing but cheap toys. There's
Well, sorry I interrupted that, but I'm trying to access the map here.
Did Rosenberg make these?
They aren't his style. But I think I know whose style they are.
Care to explain?
Ooh, it's almost as pretty as me.
I could go for a fight now.
Definitely don't want to fight those guys.
Wow, isn't this super rare?
I don't know, did it say SR? SR stands for Statistical Revelation. Now then, hopefully they've made it. This is Lloyd Banning speaking. Could you assist us with the next lock? Very well, on my signal then. Great, looks like it worked. You have my thanks.
The SSS must know what they're doing if we can move on ahead.
Well, they have to, or we can't. And that goes for them as much as it does for us.
Well, this music is fantastico. I have to listen to the OST of this game.
We should get that chest while we're here.
Holy breath, you are. Now that is good. I'm gonna have to work hard to utilize that, though. And get rid of cast 2. It needs to go on here. We'll find a upgrade station and make it happen. Can't jump down. They're gonna. What happens if they break their legs? Jesus. The enemies in this place are crazy. I have no idea
Pay
who
careful heed.
could
That's
be
no
responsible for
simple
this.
foe.
Nobody's coming to mind. Campanella was my first stop, and I was like, that's not Campanella's thing. They always make ridiculous jumps all over the place, though. You are not wrong.
Nothing here poses much of a threat so long as you keep an eye out.
They are so dumb! Whoever made these is just screwed in the head.
I need that treasure chest. Ah, there's a Thingamabobber over here. Interesting. You think I have an advantage while playing Lapis to not touch the lasers? Because she's shorter than all the other characters?
That chest is just begging to be opened.
Charm enemies. We all know the cute character has to be the one that charms people. Protection program on the terminal needs to be operated at the same time as the other route. Alright. I don't think it's been very long. I might just combine these, but just in case, we're going to move on to Lloyd's route now. And I'll mark to play it safe.
We shouldn't have any problems as long as we keep at it.
I need to give you back Moon Lens.
But who could it be on the other end?
That voice had to be.
For now, let's just keep on going.
You are just kind of all up in the way. Make me fight you. I will fight you, and I will be victorious. Future me is going to be so excited when I get to this dungeon for the encounter report. Oh man. Skipping encounters all day, day.
Can't afford to rush in a place like this.
Looks tough. Better watch ourselves.
Shall I have the honor of opening that chest?
There's Revolution. Revolution is green
We're
now.
so lucky.
Used to be Earth. This is not where I want to go. Yes, it is. Oh yeah, these things. If these things are here, then a gnome has to be responsible, right? If a gnome is responsible, there's only one gnome that we know. Well, two gnomes. Genome and gnome. Master gnome. Why is there a girl here? There's no need to worry, Lloyd. It is not actually a living, breathing person. It's an OZ Mirage, a humanoid archaism, a very well-made one, no less. Can't say I was expecting to see one of those here. You and the rest of Class 7 fought them while investigating the Black Workshop, right? They are archaisms once made with society technology. But what's one doing here? They seem to be manufacturing archaisms in this particular area. But either way, first things first, accessing that computer. Everyone up for another round? You bet. Let's crack this wide open. Those Zauber soldats aren't the only thing the 6th Anguis was researching, I see. It was also looking to create the next generation of OZ Mirages. Yet more advanced humanoid weapons. The various kinds of soldats are technically humanoid, but given the reference to OZ Mirages, yeah, I think we're talking the more human kind of humanoid. The Society's always had the tech to do that kind of stuff, right, Tita? Right, it was employed a number of times in Laburo a long time ago. They could even hold conversations. You could easily be fooled into thinking they were real people. The result of the 6th Anguis picking up where the Rosenberg studio left off. That place on the Maine's mountain path. Goodness. Now there's an unpleasant thought. The more specific data has been lost, but there is a reference here to an experiment being a success. We should probably keep this in the back of our minds, too. What do you mean it's been lost? How was it lost? Yeah, I was thinking that myself. I was thinking that myself, Lloyd. Is it possible that Rufus could be an archaism? That would be kind of crazy. But possible? Maybe. No concrete evidence for my theory yet, but... OZ Mirage lays abandoned. Won't stand by the abuse of the technology any further. You and me both. The Wizard of OZ. Alright, yeah, that was definitely not... It was like 6 minutes. Maybe. I did skip a lot of encounter. It's like what happened to the other team. Yeah, I'm just going to combine this into one. We're going to call this Act 3 LC. Or CL. Do you read me, good members of the SSS? Sure thing. I take it everything is going well on your end, too. This mechanism should be the same as the last, so we're going to have to cooperate again. Indeed. Excellent. All right, time to move on.
I'm getting a different kind of vibe from this place.
They must have been manufacturing something enormous in here.
It's difficult to say now with all the operations having been shut down.
That definitely has to go on somebody. Why do you have to hit 2? Why would you even bother? Why are you so terrible? What did I just get? Oh, I thought it was a super rare. In that case... put that there. Adamantine shield is useful. Although you already have Earth Pulse, so maybe that doesn't go on you. Go back to giving you that. Let's get rid of shield 2, sure. I'll give you that.
Could be a while before we can take that one out with how strong it is.
Well, you're gonna make me fight them now, huh?
What luck!
Here's our shot.
Not gonna sit here forever and just try to fight or avoid you guys. Y'all want to scrap?
We're open.
We'll scrap.
Following up!
If you need me, I'm gonna get ya. Ah!
My turn. Oh, down! Now! Follow me, Tita!
Understood.
It's my go.
That's unfortunate.
Arcus activate. Yeah!
It's my turn. Yeah. Now.
Following up!
It's over.
Raring to go. Arcus activate.
Hey, Mr. JRPG. Thank you very much for the raid. Surprised I'm at it this long.
Now!
Well, a small part of me actually wanted to make up at least a little bit for yesterday. But also, you know,
Enemy neutralized. On to the next.
it's,
Nice. I did it.
I haven't felt the need to stop.
I did it!
Gabriel arrow. Still way ahead of you, but saying hello anyways. Yeah, I. If you don't want any spoilers, Mr. JRPG, I regrettably have to say that you should dip out fairly quickly here because I don't know how far you got today, but there's a possibility that you will see something that you don't want to see.
Keep your eye out for even more traps.
Mine for a few minutes. Okay. How far did you get?
Full force.
Unlock the Reverie corridor. Okay. You did stuff. Which is over there.
Shall I have the honor of opening that chest?
Could be a while before we can take that one out with how strong it is.
One of the reasons why I say
What luck!
that there's going to be spoilers is because I'm in a section right now where I need to swap between routes, like rapid fire, and there are. If I show a character, like I will show a character that will, like, I know you said you saw the Japanese version, so you know you probably know who everybody is and what everybody's doing and where everybody's at, but you know I'm just Throwing it out there. Okay. You know who C is. Alright. That's what I was that was the biggest worry, is that I would spoil that for you. Oh, there's another terminal over there. Isn't it kind of weird that this area isn't active like the others, though? Very, but I think it's safe to assume that its inactivity is a very recent development. Judging by the equipment, this part of the factory was used to manufacture large parts in mass quantities. Wait, like railway guns, for instance. No, I think we can rule those out. This area is unusually large in scale for manufacturing weapons like those, for one thing. There's another big question mark here, too. No kidding. Where are they getting all the iron for this? There isn't even enough iron in all of Crossbell for soldats in this crisis, never mind whatever else was being produced here. In theory, they could transport it from the Empire, but without Reinford noticing, not a chance. So we're none the wiser about what they were making or how they got the materials to make it. Let's at least check out that terminal while we're here. It's worth a try. Perhaps we will learn something of value. What did I think of Rufus being promoted to main character? Yo. Rufus's route is my favorite route. It's just the most fun one. It has Rufus is an awesome character. I've always liked Rufus. He's always been one of my favorite characters. Lapis is like quickly turning into one of my favorite characters, and Nadia is pretty cool. Swin or Swill or Swiss or whatever his name is, he's all right too. You know, like the dynamic that those four characters have is just fantastic. I love it. Any luck? Unfortunately not. This information is even more heavily encrypted than anywhere else in the factory. Tried everything we could to crack it, but to no avail. All we were able to extract were these two words. I can hardly imagine them being of much use. Ah, Project Babel. We heard that early on in the game. What does that even refer to? Project this and plan that just makes me think of the darn society at this point. Much as the Sixth Anguis does seem to be involved in all of this project is likely being led by the Supreme Leader. How that relates to the occupation of Crossbell and the United Nation, on the other hand, is a mystery. No kidding. We still don't have enough clues to infer what he's after. No use thinking too hard about this yet. Swin needs a drink, even if he's like 12.
Something huge is going on, and I'm getting chills just imagining what that something is.
Yeah. Whatever Project Babel entails, sure as hell ain't anything good.
It's no use dwelling on what we don't know. It won't make things better.
Don't give all the kids, bad advice, Mr. JRPG. Tell them to stay in school. All right, let's save. I still feel like it hasn't been, yeah, I'm just going to combine them. There's a protection program on the terminal. It needs to be operated at the same time as the other route. Great. So the Reverie corridor, you will be sinking time into that one. Got to get all the goods. There was a lot of worry on my end that the Reverie corridor was going to be another Trails in the Sky the Third situation, and there's still an opportunity for it to be that. But
Whoa, isn't this super rare?
I'm also getting the impression that it's not that. And if it's not that, I'm going to be very pleased.
Even my patience is starting to wear thin.
Right? Must be one cold day in Gehenna if we're in agreement. Can you carry me? I'm tired.
Are you out of your mind? Who gets tired in a place like this?
Maybe tomorrow Lapis and Nadia will get their crepes. Been making that remark all day. Oh man. At least it's seemingly optional. I hope so. I hope so. Guys, so crazy.
Pay careful heed. That's no simple foe.
Does not seem amazing. Hey, Noah the Otter. Welcome back. I don't know what happens when you run into one of these lasers, but I'm not going to be one to test it out. Thanks for stopping by, Mr. JRPG. Thanks for the raid as well. Good luck the rest of your day, and tomorrow, and the next day, and forever days. Beat Ghost Trick today, early on PC. You cried, you loved that game so much. I was talking to Heels like a week or two ago about Ghost Trick, because he was the one that recommended it to me. I'm pretty sure. And he was just really surprised that like that game of all games was remastered. I'm just like, yeah, that is crazy. Very well, let's put our faith in the others, shall we? Lloyd Banning speaking, can you hear me? I can. Are you ready to begin? Yeah, we're ready when you are. Then away we go. I have a feeling they're gonna kick me back to this group because of the boss. Oh. But we'll see. I guess that's it for the production sector. What's on the other side? The factory's central control room, if I'm not mistaken, which would mean that was the last time we'll have to work together. I agree. We've nearly reached our destination as well. You have our deepest thanks, Detective Lloyd Bannings. Right back at you. I don't know where or even who you are, but I'd be happy to save those answers for when I can finally thank you in person. I too hope we will one day have that opportunity. Farewell. Cute of him to pretend not to know who you are when he's already figured it out. He still seems to be searching for the logic behind it, but I would only be disappointed had he no suspicions at all. Given the crisis began with Crossbell, I should like its keys to prove themselves clever enough to end it. Huh. You think pretty highly of them, don't you? You wouldn't have worked overtime forcing them out of the picture as Governor General if you didn't. We're pretty far in now, by the way. We're almost at the place where I was born. Something up, LP. Oh no, it's nothing. Oh, it's definitely something. All of that, and we still couldn't figure out who they were. They sure do play it safe. They even alter their voices. I just hope they aren't bad people. I don't think we have enough evidence to say either way. Our goals simply happen to align. But the intonation of the man we spoke with most sounded familiar somehow. Well, whoever they were, we're almost at our destination. Right, if there's one place we find important data, it's in the central control room. But given all the research data and evidence of experiments being conducted here, it seems highly likely that the man overseeing it all is present. I've got plenty of questions once we meet face to face. As soon as everyone's ready, let's head on to the central control room. Right, understood. Okay. I said I needed to do a slot for somebody. I think it was yours. Yep. Getting 12 speed from that is quite nice. You're still crazy slow. But these are the prices that we pay, I guess. If we can get rid of Cross Crusade for something more interesting. Wait, Revolution? Deal bonus damage to low-level enemies. Deal bonus damage to low-level enemies. What the heck? This has to be a translation error. Revolution used to do more damage to higher-level enemies. Unless they just decided to split it into 2 quarts, which would be a jerk move. I'll give you that for now, I guess. Yeah, it is. That's like, oh, okay. That's like Skies of Arcadia getting remastered, to be honest. It's that obscure. For a second there, I thought you said Skies of Arcadia was your next game.